Next time you cook chicken, try this easy and delicious recipe. I'll start by adding 3 chicken breasts cut into cubes into 8 whole eggs that are already in the pan. Then, season with 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and mix everything very well to combine. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout-out. Today's shout-out goes to Emily Johnson from Denver, Colorado. I'm so happy you're enjoying our recipes. Tell me how you usually make chicken at home. I'd love to know your recipe. Now I'll add parsley to taste, 150 grams of shredded mozzarella, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, and mix everything well until smooth. Once you cook chicken like this, you won't want to make it any other way, because the result will really impress you. It's very practical and super tasty. Now we can add 3 tablespoons of wheat flour and mix again. Cheese in our recipes is never too much. It gives that special touch my whole family loves. After that, I'll place the pan over low heat, cover, and let it cook for 15 minutes. After this time, I'll flip the recipe with the help of a plate. Then, add 100 grams of shredded mozzarella. I'll cover and let it cook for another 10 minutes, which is just about the time it takes for the cheese to melt. Make it at home and then come back to tell me what you think. I'm sure you'll love it. You've been cooking chicken breast wrong your whole life. I'll start our recipe by grating 300 grams of frozen chicken breast. Once that's done, I'll transfer it to this bowl. Now, I'll grate 60 grams of white cheese over the grater and then roll it this way. I'll transfer our cheese to the bowl. Now, let's grate 150 grams of mozzarella cheese. Let's transfer the mozzarella to the bowl. Here we have an onion. I'll cut it in half and then into cubes. Let's put everything in the same bowl. We'll need 200 grams of potato. I'll peel them all. Now I'll grate the potatoes. Once that's done, we'll squeeze them to remove the excess liquid. This recipe turns out incredibly delicious. Try it at home and then let me know what you think. I'm sure you'll love it. And we'll place them here. I'll add 1 egg, season with a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and mix everything very well. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special greeting. Today's greeting goes to Emily Johnson from New York. I'm happy you're enjoying our recipes. Finally, I'll place it in the pan, which already has a little oil, and arrange it so it's even. I'll cover it and let it cook for 15 minutes. After the time is up, I'll flip our dish using a plate. Tell me how you cook chicken breast at home. I'd love to know your recipe. I'll cover it and let it cook for another 15 minutes. Now, in this bowl, I'll add 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of mustard, 1 tablespoon of honey, the juice of 1 lime, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and mix everything well. You can serve it with the sauce we prepared. It's irresistible.
This secret recipe is 79 years old, and I'm about to reveal it now. To start our recipe, let's add half a cup of olive oil to a pan. We also add 2 tablespoons of butter. Let's melt the butter and fry it really well in this delicious oil. Next, we add 3 cloves of garlic, and right after that, I place 3 chicken breasts with shallow cuts. After a few minutes searing those breasts well, we flip them to make sure they get evenly golden on both sides. Now let's set the chicken breasts aside. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Cameron Hayes from Glendale, Arizona. I'm so happy you're enjoying our recipes. I'm going to mash those cloves of garlic to bring out that amazing flavor. Now we add half an onion, finely chopped into small cubes. Let's saute everything really well. Then we add half a cup of chicken broth. We mix everything thoroughly, and now I add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Let's stir it all together. Then we add 1 cup of heavy cream. Let's cook all those ingredients very well. Now I add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and stir everything again. I'm going to let that simmer for about 10 minutes. Now, for a delicious citrus flavor, I squeeze in 1 lime. I also add parsley to taste. This recipe has 79 years of history, and when I learned it, it was just out of curiosity. I tried it once without expecting much, and I've been making it ever since. The smell fills the kitchen, and the look is amazing. It works because it's simple, straightforward, and made to win people over on the first try. Let's let that cook for about 15 minutes. This preparation became a part of my routine from the first time I made it. No effort, no secrets, just followed the steps calmly and let things happen. The aroma filled the kitchen, and when I served it, the look was so impressive even the quiet ones had something to say. There's something about this combo that just works. It doesn't require much, but delivers like it does. That's why I keep making it. It's practical, direct, and always hits the mark. Try it and let me know how it goes. I love recipes like this, simple to prepare, but with that little twist that surprises everyone who tastes it. I learned a genius trick from a friend in Italy that everyone should know. I'm starting off by cutting up 250 grams of pasta. It's already cooked in this case. You're gonna fall in love with this way of making it. Once it's all chopped, I'll add 4 eggs into this bowl, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now I'll mix everything really well so it's all nicely combined. This is the kind of dish that turns a simple meal into something unforgettable. Even if you're not super confident in the kitchen, you'll pull this off no problem. I broke it all down step by step so you don't get lost along the way. Now, I'm tossing the chopped pasta into the bowl. And hey, if you make this at home, send me a pic. I'd love to see how it turns out. I'm adding 150 grams of diced mozzarella cheese. Stir it up gently with a spoon. let me know what city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout-out. Today's shout-out goes to Jason Miller from Austin, Texas. So glad you're enjoying the recipes. Now I'm pouring in the egg mix. Give it one more gentle mix. It's so good, it'll disappear in no time at your house. In a pan, I'm adding 150 grams of diced bacon. Keep stirring while it cooks. We want it golden and crispy. I love cooking with bacon. It adds so much flavor. Look at that! This is the perfect point to stop. Now I'm layering the pasta mix right on top. Spread it out nice and even with a spoon. This recipe has a few mixing steps, but take your time. It'll all come together perfectly. Put a lid on it and let it cook for 5 minutes. After that, I'm using a plate to flip it. But we're not done yet. This is that recipe for when you need something quick and crazy delicious. Look how gorgeous it's turning out. And yes, I'll show you the final result. Now I'm adding a bit more cubed mozzarella cheese. Sprinkle on some parsley to make it even better. Cover and let it cook for 5 more minutes. Done. Time to plate it. Isn't it beautiful? This is perfect to wow your family or friends. Just slice it up and serve. The smell? Out of this world. Even your neighbors will want to know what's cooking. It's a great choice if you're trying to eat better without giving up on flavor. And check out that texture. I just know it tastes amazing too. If you like special, one-of-a-kind recipes like this one, keep following. I've got tons more secrets to share. This one's perfect for gathering the people you love. I promise it's going to be a meal to remember. Everyone's going to be impressed when they see what you can do in the kitchen, and I'm right here cheering you on. With just a few ingredients and a little time, you've got something absolutely delicious. You don't need hours in the kitchen to whip up something this good.
I learned a genius trick from a friend in Italy that everyone should know. I'll start by cutting 200 grams of cooked pasta into smaller pieces. Now I'll cut 200 grams of mozzarella, first into thick slices, then strips, and finally cubes. In a bowl, I'll add 4 eggs, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and beat well. Tell me, what pasta recipe is the biggest hit in your home? I'd love to hear it. In a bowl, I'll combine the chopped pasta. And before I forget, let me know what city you're watching from so I can send you a big hug. Today's hug goes to Olivia Bennett from Charleston, South Carolina. I'm so happy you're enjoying our recipes. A portion of the mozzarella and the egg mixture. And stir everything well. In a pan, I'll fry 200 grams of bacon cut into cubes until golden and crispy. Next, I'll pour in the pasta mixture, spreading it out evenly. Cover the pan and let it fry for about 5 minutes. After that, I'll flip it using a plate. Add the rest of the cheese. I don't know about you, but I love using bacon in pasta recipes. It adds the perfect flavor. Cover again and let it cook for 5 more minutes. Make this recipe at home and come back to tell me what you think. I'm sure you and your whole family will love it. This is such a quick and easy recipe, perfect for those days when you want something fast, and the result is absolutely delicious.